All right, look, I wrote some stuff because I knew I was gonna forget, and I don't want to let y'all get out of the room without me being able to say thank you to the people. So I'm gonna start by doing this, and I hate when y'all have to stand up like this. I'm sorry. Hello. Y'all can hear me without the mic, though, couldn't you? Okay. So I'm gonna use my teacher voice. You got me. We live. It's still gonna work.
So we recording this.
All right. So my expressions of gratitude. Here's where I'm gonna start, guys. As I begin to put this speech together, I first asked myself, like, where do you even start, right? I don't know, but I said the very first thing I wanted to do and say was to say, thank you, thank you, thank you, and whoever else behind these balloons, thank you. Thank you so much for continuing to, not you, it's my daddy, y'all.
Mic controller.
But I wanted to, and I guess what I'm going to be, obedient, that's what the word says. So I want to, obviously, like they say on the award show, first, I want to thank God, right, for all that he has done, the abilities, the talents, and all that good stuff. I also want to thank my husband. He has on the shirt that says husband, for those who don't know him. Sexy chocolate, everybody, sexy chocolate. Yeah, I like chocolate. Milk chocolate is good at that.
That's how you got the 3 cheers.
Here you go. Me and him together. Y'all want to know where my personality comes from? That one right there. But thank you, husband, for putting up with me. Y'all, this started in 2020. The vision, the idea, and me constantly talking his ear completely off. And he has been so supportive from day one, including the funds that sometimes we just wasn't supposed to be putting towards the book and marketing and all those things. So I say thank you, husband, and I'm already starting. But then I also want to thank, where the 3 little people at? The whole reason for the book, H3O. For those who don't know what H3O stands for, that is Harris 3 Offspring. So a lot of times I get questions on social media like, what does that even mean? But that's what it means. And they are the reason behind this book. If you've read it already, hopefully you have gotten tickled a little bit about the stories and the things that happened in the household. But thank you, Cadence and Mark and Miles. They were so excited when I said, I'm going to write a book. And then Katie said, can I get AR points at school for it? I said, I ain't got there yet, Katie. I haven't got there yet. I did want to thank my parents. Hey, Daddy. Mama, Sister Peggy. Supportive. When I say cheer, leaders, right there. Peggy and Jerry going to cheer on them 2 girls of theirs. And they are going to break their necks to be at any and every event or idea that we have. And I love y'all so much for it. Thank you, Peggy and Jerry. To my sister, where that girl at? Was she around here somewhere? Oh, hey girl, you live? Hey. My sister, Jerica, this is the Jerica Phillips, for those who don't know. I don't often say it out loud because I don't want people to be like, oh, that's your sister. Yes, that's my sister. But I'm just as proud as she is of me, of her. We are the product of who I just said, Jerry and Peggy, putting together some amazing sacrifices when we were growing up for us to be the women that we are today. But I'm proud of her. I appreciate her. She has kept me grounded. I panicked when the book went live and published, and she said, girl, get yourself together. This is about progress, not perfection. Woo, and I was all about, because I was losing it. I was like, it doesn't look like this, and people are going to say this, and I don't think the grammar was this, and I kept finding errors, and she said, progress, not perfection. And I'm going to ride on that word right there to the very end. Thank you, sister. She's also the baby mama to my nieces and nephews. And I say baby mama because they my kids. She just carried them. So this is my nephew right here. Look, everybody say he look like me. Come here, nephew. This is my nephew. Everybody think it's my baby, but she had him. Can you tell how much I got him for years? And then my niece is one in college. She's the oldest in Houston with my other niece. What niece? Jalen. She's fine. That's my middle niece. Ooh, and here goes the Spider family right here.
She said, excuse me.
Look how she came up right in time to my TT. Say, hey. Not the banana.
Get your brother.
This is Jewel. Ooh,
Your
what
brother
brother?
back there. Hi.
Oh, my other brother, Tyrone Macklin. Hey, brother. Listen, he really my cousin, but he my double cousin, so he might as well just be my brother because two sisters married two brothers. Yep, that's a long story. Anyway, thank you. Look, that's another book. Hey. Okay. Stay focused. Stay focused. The home team, Sarah Elizabeth Ross, right here. This is my girl. She says friend of the author. Y'all, my idea behind this book was to support other moms. And so my vision again was to, one, have anybody who was working alongside me just be another mom who was doing her own business. Sarah has her own business, Simply Sarah Creations. She does all the shirts. She made my phone board right here. If you need shirts, hit her up. Godmom over here, caterer of the author. She is a caterer for real. We got people in the family doing all kind of stuff. Hype lady right here. This is my cousin too. She gonna hype you up. Listen, she gonna scream the loudest, and she's gonna support you from day one. I don't care what it is. I can say I'm skipping.
You better skip.
You better skip. I promise you she's a hype lady. I also want to thank Chastity. Hey, friend. She don't have her shirt on, but she's a fashion consultant. And for real, my work bestie from Millington, and we bonded. We went to high school together, but once I started working in Millington, for whatever reason, she came and got me and took me to lunch, and the story is still
She
being
was my
written.
friend first. You
Here
stole all
you
my
go. Here she goes. Oh, Lord. Sherry, that's Tyrone watch. She did my cupcakes. That's another mom in business. That's my cousin. Felicia, hey Felicia. Now this is my friend from Cape Bond. Don't do that. But it's the truth. You must be everybody here. Oh, we on live.
You can't take it back.
You know my friend. Don't worry about it.
Thank you for being here. Okay. Natasha Harris, is she in the building? Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. We're not even kin folks. This is our very first time meeting ever in life. She's the one that did this book. I found her on Google. When I say God answers prayers, I had no idea what I was doing, how to put it together, how to format it, how to make it look like anything that might be a book other than a diary. And this lady is at the top of Google. This is our very first time seeing each other in person.
Wow.
Real life. We've been working for a year.
Come on, blogger.
So much. Another mama, single mama doing her thing. A mouthful. If you want to write something, hit her up. Okay, family, friends, former, current colleagues, church members, college besties, classmates. I saw April and them back there in the back. I'm not gonna cry. I just want to call out everybody. Neighbors, former teachers. I saw you, Miss Collier, over there, and all of my soccer mom friends who have showed up. Girl, for real, we became like a whole family. Football mom friend in the building. Like, we spend so much time on soccer fields and football fields that now we are like legit family. Can you come pick up my son? Because I'm going over the place to go get Katie. Can she ride with you? Can you feed her too while you're doing it? That, I'm so grateful for y'all. Thank you so much. Is my loctician in the building? Is she not? She ain't here. I want to say thank you because she got to keep me cute. And she is always on point. Hey, honey, I'm skipping, honey, right here. Okay, Sister Peggy. I'm sweating. Honey, it's my very closest friend. Y'all, here's the thing. Can I tell you, I just want to take my time. I'm rushing, but I really want to take my time, and I know y'all want to sit down. And God blessed me big. When I married Marcus, so I inherited not just family members, but real life, like lifelong friends. We were born and raised in the same church. And yes, we knew of each other, but it wasn't until our adulthood that we became like for real friends. And so we have been with one another through pregnancies, through births, through I'm sick of y'all cousin. I know you probably on his side, but I need to tell you that he getting on my nerves type of thing. All of that, we text on a regular basis. I'm just grateful for y'all. Thank you for driving all the way from Nashville. Thank you so very much. Okay, if I forgot anybody, my Thomas family, thank you so much. Khalid, I ain't seen you, but I'm so happy that you came and supported your cousin. Bobby, thank you. Macklin family, I saw them, but I think they left. Thomas is my mom's side of the family, y'all. Macklin is, of course, my dad's side of the family. So I just want to shut up, boy. You on both sides. I told you we both cousins. Now you on live too. Look how you just said woo-woo. Sierra, you gotta be quiet. Okay. I'm not. But here's my story. How much time I got? You know I gotta sign books. The story behind the book came from, one, the kids, obviously. Two, I thought I was by myself in my thinking. And I wanted to write a book, ultimately to encourage another mom, because I vividly saw, and my kids, I've had the conversation with them, because if this, or no, let's speak it, when this becomes big,
Yeah.
I want them to first have the understanding that this book wasn't just saying my mama said she didn't want to have kids. Their understanding and what I told them was that we ultimately try to make plans in our lives on our own, but God has something different.
All right.
That's not always what we think. I thought I was just going to be cute with a husband and we're going to be traveling the world and just be that couple that's been together from high school. And he said he wanted 5 kids, but you can read all of that. And we ended up with the 3, right? So it was hard because it's not initially what I thought was going to be a story of mine. And I wrote it because, again, I knew that there would be somebody else that said it's not just me. Because I had thoughts when Mark Anthony was screaming in the middle of the night. I then understood when those mamas drove off bridges with babies in their cars, or when they abuse them and we see it in the news, it's because you get so exhausted and so frustrated and you think you are alone. So ultimately, that's what that book is. I try not to make it real deep like that right there, not a room real somber, so I can throw in some aspects of comedy just so we can lighten it a little bit, but that thing was hard. Getting them out of the baby stage. Now, I'm in the golden years now. I like them real good now. I like them then when they were little, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Read the book. Okay. There are three women I want to say thank you to. Miss Gilmore is here in this red jacket right here, y'all. If you just got here, so when I first came out of the bathroom, I started crying immediately because Miss Gilmore, when I was at Brighton Middle School, and I had Mark Anthony, and this was 11, 12 years ago, she said, girl, you gonna write a book. And I'm like, who gonna write a book? Not me. She said, the way you put stuff on Facebook and how you put your comments and people, you're gonna write a book. But again, overwhelmed already by my blessings. I'm tired, I'm sleeping, I'm working, barely making it to work to teach. And now here somebody say, you gonna write a book? And 12 years later, I'm standing right here with a book in my hand. That's what the kids. I don't often say anything that is prophetic because I don't like, sometimes people be saying stuff and you be like, But obviously she spoke a prophetic word 11 years ago, whether I wanted to believe it or not. So I want to say thank you to her. My Aunt Joyce, I don't know where is she here? Which is Mia's mom. She said, so they say things come in threes. That's what my grandmama used to tell us. Things come in threes. Aunt Joyce came, and then nobody know each other. Aunt Joyce and the family says, you're going to write a book. Aunt Joyce, move. No, I'm not. And she said it consistently year after year. No, I'm not, Aunt. I'm not going to write a book. Third person comes. I'm at Millington Central High School at this point. Her name is Sonia Harris. I don't know if she's here or if she'll see this on live. She didn't know me long at all. We were just chit-chatting in the hall. And guess what she said?
What she say, girl?
You gonna write a book. Now, after the third time now, that's when you say, okay, God.
Yeah.
What we gonna do? And that is the beginnings of it. I just wanted to say that and say thank you. And I'm that guy went ahead and beat me upside the head, but I wanted to go ahead and thank y'all for that. I'm not gonna go into the rest of the stuff that I wrote because it's a lot of it and we gotta get out of here, but I do want to make sure that you know, one, that this was sent to me by God, and I'm so grateful and humbled that he chose me.
You got this. You got this, cuz. Don't do it.
Now you can go on the side.
I know,
You
but
can't.
I'm not gonna shut Jerker. I'm just grateful, y'all. It was something I didn't know what I was doing. I'm one of perfection. That's just my personality in general. I wanted it to look a certain way. I wanted it to be written a certain way. I was afraid of judgment. I just started a new job. My director asked me, after I told him, I felt close enough to tell him that I wrote a book. And he said, can I tell the faculty? And I was taken back by that because if you know this school, it's one of great prestige, right? And I didn't know if they would be okay with seeing a book. The title alone says, wait a minute, God, motherhood ain't for me. They're teaching these boys correct grammar, correct writing, how to get into college. And I'm like, no, don't tell them because it was nothing more than just fear. Fear. But he sent that email after I shared a devotion. Y'all go follow me on Sweeter Than Candy. It's a video on there and I won't get into there, but you can go watch it. And I went back to him and I said, go ahead and share it. Y'all, he shared it and they were so supportive. They've been knowing me. How long I've been there? 6 weeks? 6 weeks and these people are already embracing me. Look, they shared it on their Facebook page. Parents are like, will you speak to the moms?
Come on now. Come on now.
Katie, you don't even know this, but another one of the faculty members, she said, there's a book club at a retirement home and I want you to go and speak to them. We want to purchase over 50 books so that you... And I was ready to close that door out of fear.
Wow.
Simply out of fear. But I'm telling you, and I say that to say this for those of you who are afraid to do anything and you don't think you're worthy or good enough, do it anyway. Pray hard and do it anyway.
Speaking, cuz.
I'm trying not to. I'm going to sit down now. And somebody grab me some eyelash glue. So I can do and then I'm done. That's it. Okay. What's next is I'm about to market my booty off. I can't say button. Mama told us we can say button a long time ago. I know I'm almost 40, but she's still in the room. But I'm about to market. So go ahead, prepare to be sick of me. I know y'all see that on Facebook. I'm looking for motherhood conferences, book fairs, all of that. If you see it, say my friend wrote a book, just let me know. And then finally, Women God will soon be a series.
Oh, that's nice.
We're looking at Women God, natural hair ain't for me. Real talk. My sister told me go natural.
Hurry up.
And look, I got locks in my hair, okay? Women God, I'm raising, you told me I gotta raise myself. Cadence Elaine Harris. She gonna be a book by herself. God real, that's a chapter 2. That he has humor. And that little girl right there, I love her to death, but me and her. Where's she at? Where? Hey, Patty Bug. Let me tell you some prophetic word. That girl gonna be something big.
Yeah.
What's her song? This girl is on fire. But right now, I've got to use a fire hydrant on her. Anyway, okay, I'm getting ready to sign books. Y'all, thank y'all so much. It means more than you will ever know for coming and supporting me. Everybody on live who wanted to be here, thank you so much. I don't know how many cameras up in the room, but thank you, and thank you again. Did I miss somebody? Because I'm scared that I missed somebody. Uncle Earl, put your hand in. That's my sister, my mama's brother, y'all. It's 10 of them, Lord bless. My mama-in-law, yes, Lord, thank you so much. Mama in love, where's she at back there in the back? Thank you for being part of my village. when the babies was crying and you show up at the door and come get them. I want to thank you for coming and get them and loving on me like your very own. Y'all, she been knowing me since I was in preschool. And then I married her son. I'm a favorite. Ooh, we on live. I'm still a favorite because you knew me first. Let's sign